going on, guys? This is Kitty here and welcome back to another one of my videos. On today's video we're looking at a Frag Pro shooter, and in particular we're going to be going through the top 10 rare fraggers in the game right now, and it's going to be an interesting list, and you'll have to let me know if you agree with my list in the comments section once you've finished watching the video. But first of all, let me just quickly say, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, make sure you subscribe and click on that bell notification so you don't miss any of my future uploads, because you don't want to miss that. And also, I still need a few more people on my score server. We need to get it up to 1,000 members so I can start dishing out the 800 gem monthly giveaway. So if you're not a member on my Discord and you fancy a chance of winning some gems, make sure you join it from the link below. Now, in at number 10 I have put Cybercop. Now, Cybercop is an interesting fragger because although he's not particularly fast and his shooting is not too bad, but what he has is this jail cell ultimate ability, and that can stop anyone in their tracks apart from maybe a glitch, or if you put the cell down just as somebody spawns as the fragger that's in the cell, then sometimes it makes it so they can walk through. But other than that, it's a really good thing, and if you learn to use him and learn to know where to put those cells, especially on like the bridges map, you can take out multiple fraggers. I've seen whole squads wiped out. This is a good place to look to put the cell down. If you can get on the side of one of the bunkers on the bridges map, get your shots on the bunker, put the cell down just about here where I've got it, and you'll find that they'll just, it's like a fly going towards a light, and it just kills them instantly. It's brilliant. In at number 9 I've put Ape Suit. Now, Ape Suit, he's pretty darn slow, but he had a buff a couple of months ago, a few months ago maybe, and his ultimate ability is like that super fast firing. And so if you can get in the bunker, if you can manage to get into the bunker without him getting killed, then you can do some really, really good damage with that ultimate ability. It gets that bunker health dropping rapidly and gets you the wins that you deserve. Now, in at number 8 I have put Buck. Now, Buck, as you know, his ability is a little bit of a strange one, and he's got a shotgun, so you maybe don't want to be taking on Ronin like I did just there. But other than that, when you're going into a bunker, you can put down these planks of wood, and sometimes it's quite good to use for defense, and sometimes it's good to try and protect him with that, but most generally it's not that amazing. But the reason I've got him in at number 8 is his speed mainly. His speed is, I think it's 13.6, which makes him one of the fastest fraggers in the game. So if you're trying to get into bunkers quick, if you've got a random deck and you've got him as one of your cards, you might want to consider using him to get in those bunkers and get that damage done. Now, in at number 7 I've got Desperado, and Desperado is very, very good. He's got a lasso that's supposed to stun, but unfortunately I don't know what happened there. Ronan just cut him in half as he tried to use his lasso. This is how his lasso is supposed to work. It's supposed to stun for a small time, and it's got a very good range on it. As you may or may not know, Desperado, back in the day, back sort of maybe 6 months ago, was like one of the best fraggers in the game. Him and Hunter were like, they were like that. They were like, you know, it was a toss-up as to which one was the best one. He was so overpowered. His shots were really good. The stun, the lasso, fantastic. He's obviously not as good now, but he's still one of the best rare ones anyway. And that's why I've got him in here, because when he's on form, if you've got the practice in right with him, he can get lots of kills. In at number 6 I've put Bobbler. Now, Bobbler, obviously you usually would just have him as a defensive unit. You can take him into attack if you wish. It's always a bit of a risk unless you've got plenty of defenders back, but he's got an unlimited ammo which slows down the opposition, so it just keeps on shooting and shooting, slow it down, and then you've got this ultimate bubble which, if you can fire it properly, which I didn't here, I hit the wall. Make sure that you've got your target in your sights. You can get that ultimate bubble onto somebody and it just totally nullifies their attack and you can then destroy them. Unfortunately, it's a reduced destruction, so if you've got Hannibal in the bubble, you're going to have to shoot him for a heck of a long time if you want to get the kill. But it's when the opposition's got Bobbler on it and you get done with that bubble, then it's very, very frustrating indeed. I've been on the receiving end of many of his bubbles. In at number 5, I've put Jet. Now, Jet has been around for a very, very long time, but she is still very, very good. She's got one of the most redeeming features is the fact that not only has she got a long range on her shooting, but there's a pushback ability on that, also splash damage, and that's what makes her such a very good card to have. That coupled with the fact that she can do this jetpack ability, so she can fly over, she can fly up on the higher reaches of buildings and across the water, makes her a very interesting card to have. If you've not used her before, I urge you to do so, because you'll find that, you know, the cards that have got the splash damage and that and pushback are quite rare in the game. There's not a massive amount that have got those abilities, but she is one of them, and that is why I've got her in our top 10 for the rare cards. Now, in at number 4 is Hunter, and like I was saying earlier, back in the day, Hunter and Desperado were the very best. Obviously, he got nerfed eventually, which is a little bit upsetting because at the time he was my favourite card, and I had him at level 13, and, you know, just brilliant fun to use. He's still very good fun, and still that ultimate ability of his, which shoots in all directions and takes reduced damage, when used in the right conditions, can get you multiple kills, or if you're just doing one-on-one, that can be the difference between getting the kill or getting beaten. But he's also got some pretty cool skins as well now. I do like the new one, and also the Vampire Hunter one, I think that I had some while back, so definitely use him. In at number 3, I have put Duncan, and one of the main reasons I put Duncan in is because he did get buffed a little while ago, which made him, because when he first came out, usually when fraggers first come out, they're usually overpowered and then they get nerfed. But with Duncan, when he first came out, he wasn't actually that good, and I don't think people were that interested in him, so they decided to buff him, and they did buff him, and now he's like really fast. He's got unlimited ammo, so he's just constantly got his fireballs coming out. He's got this stun ability that he uses, that's sort of like a dunk in the basket. But I've also seen lots of the top players have him in their deck, and they've for me particularly, they've just destroyed me using him with this constant shooting and the burn over time ability that he's got, and then just smashing me, and I've been absolutely destroyed by people using this card. Number 2, I put Sugeki-chan. The reason why I put Sugeki-chan is, as you probably know, when she got her buff a while ago, they made her ultimate ability, which before then was pretty pointless. It became really, really destructive. It's got an advantage against heavy people, heavy fraggers, so going against characters like Hannibal and Blot. It does considerable damage, and especially on the pit, she is the best camp card out there, able to get, you know, to target like the whole squad with her ultimate ability. If you actually using her, you can get a lot of kills if you're very skillful with her, or if you're just letting the AI use her, especially like I said on the pet, she will weaken the opposition, and her alone can give you those wins. And you know, it's all about winning. It's, you know, it's not just about the taking part. We want to win at the end of the day. And the number 1 rare fragger in the game as of 1.7.2 is Blot. And I don't think I need to go into too much detail as to why he is the best rare card out there. He's just the best bunker destroyer, the best base destroyer. He does such considerable damage with that shotgun of his, and if you get someone too close, you can even get some frags with him as well. The AI for him is not considerably good, so, you know, that's the sort of payoff really. He's best, if you're going to main him, definitely have him in your deck, and you will find there is none better for destroying bunkers and bases than Blot. When he goes into his ink form, his ultimate ability, he can travel at speed, and He's invulnerable, although there's a few fraggers that can seem to do some damage on him sometimes, like the boss man. But other than that, invincible. And you just know he's going to get these kills for you. If anyone gets too close, you just get into your aim spot, and then as long as they're not there with a shield like in this particular occasion, you can get the kill. You just go around and get the kill that you need, finish the base off, and there you have it, the best rare card in the game. Anyway, let's do a few shout outs. So we got shout outs to Dominic M, Tommy the Beast, Etty Shukla, Dato and Percy. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to smash that like button because that'd be super awesome. And if you want to help my channel grow and you love watching my videos, I'd like to encourage you to watch some of my videos that are coming up on your screen any second.